I had thought in my mind that I would never put on a dress. I would never put on a skirt, even though I wanted to very much, but I would never be able to walk out on the street in a woman's dress or a skirt. That people looking across the room or across the street and saying, "Oh, look, there's a man in a dress." So I never considered buying a dress or buying a skirt until I was in a consignment store and a saleswoman called me over and said, "Oh, come here, I have something I think you might like." And I walked over and she was holding a dress. And I just looked at her and I said, "I don't wear dresses." And she said, "Well, I don't know what you wear. I just thought you know, it's on sale, it might look good on you. Do you want to try it on?" And I said, "Okay." So I took the dress in the dressing room, tried it on, it didn't fit. She walked over as I was coming out of the dressing room and I said, "It didn't fit." And she said, "Well, here, try this skirt on. This is a really cool skirt and I think it might look good on you." So I put the skirt on. Not only did it fit me perfectly, almost as if it was tailor-made for me. And I bought the skirt. And I bought the skirt not knowing if I'd ever wear it or put it on again. But I bought it and I brought it home. And then, I believe it might have been that night, as I was laying in bed thinking about the skirt, I thought, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to the thrift store, you're going to buy some skirts, just inexpensive $2, $3 skirts, and bring them home and start wearing them at home. And I made a pact with myself that I would never wear anything in my home again except a skirt or a dress. After about 2 to 3 weeks of wearing skirts, and by the way, I paint every day. I'm an artist. I call them my painter's skirts. So I would just wear skirts and paint in the skirts, and the skirts would get paint all over them. And I started getting very comfortable just walking around in a skirt. So about 3 weeks later, I decided I've got to go out. I've got to try going out in public. So one of my close girlfriends, the one who had loaned me the clothing to take to Miami, said, "Let me help you put together an outfit to wear out for the first time." So we went through my clothes. I think she loaned me a belt to wear. We picked out a skirt, a blouse, jewelry. We picked out the entire look. And I got another female friend to go with me, and I went out to a bar at night, which is a bar I would go to frequently to listen to music in the evening. And I knew a lot of people in the bar. So I'll never forget walking in, and as the people who knew me looked at me, they smiled as if, "Look at you, how wonderful." And I felt so good and so comfortable. But then the miracle happened. A photographer, a filmmaker who had moved to Santa Fe from Los Angeles, who was an acquaintance, happened to be in the bar that evening, and he saw me and he walked over to me and said, "I shoot a fashion segment for a magazine in Santa Fe, and I'd like to do a fashion shoot with you in that exact outfit in downtown Santa Fe on the street. Would you like to do that?" And I said, of course, I would love to do that. And a few days later, I put on the exact same outfit. We went downtown in daylight, and he did a fashion photo shoot of me in the street. And about a month later, the magazine appeared with the photo of me, and I looked great. That experience was so amazing in really taking me over the final hurdle of being able to totally immerse myself in femininity, become a girl, and feel good being a girl, and feel accepted being a girl. And I then learned when I would go out dressed very feminine, when I walk in, I know that people will stare at me and I know that people will look at me. And I know that some people will say, look, there's a man in a dress or there's a man in a skirt, but I don't know that that's happening. I don't care that that's happening. I feel beautiful. I feel pretty. I feel feminine. And I think I look great. I produce these series of videos with the hope that it might help others to discover their true identity and discover who their true being is. I'm so delighted that I was able to find out who I really am in this lifetime, even though it was much later for me. Thank you for taking the time to view my story, and please share it with others if you think it will help them. Thank you.